Hello, my name is Chris Kwan, as you already may know, and today I'm going to help you guys to find out how do you value your home when you want to sell. Now, the easiest way, of course, is to get a real estate agent or to get a valuer. The real estate agent doesn't cost anything. They'll probably give you a price they think it's going to worth. A valuer is going to cost you some money because he has to do some calculations. The other way, like why the reason why I'm doing Violator is because I basically like to do it everything on my own, and that's my and you can get there. Okay, let's start. Let's look at what you can find in my website. The first thing you can do is that you'll notice that my website has this at right at the bottom. You can see that, and you can click on it, and you'll go to this page where they have a couple of links where you can use them to help you. I'm saying to you, use them to help you because this is the way you should learn to understand how people or how experts value your property. Now, the first one we use is basically based in China, the sold price. So you can actually type in your property address, and they will return back to you all those prices that they have sold for in the last, I think, up to 20 years. That's a long time. Now let's use this example. As you can see, I'm trying to type it in. And once it's done, all you have to do is to do a search and the results will come out. You notice that the first thing it comes out, of course, is the nearest price, the nearest year, and which is 2012. And you can see that they sold it for about 1.2 million in 2012, right? So that's all you know. So that will be the basic information that you need to start off with. Now, if you're the owner of the property, then surely you must know how much you bought the property for. But again, this is public record, so everybody can check, how much you paid for it. Now, remember 2012, there wasn't any, big economic crisis in 2012. So you can use it as a reasonably good way of assessing what your price you should buy or sell it for. You should not go less than that, I suppose, if you are you understand the demands. The next one is a relatively easy one. It's a free online service again, which is property value. So you just type in the address, and then it will pop up a range of values that you can look at, which is in this case 1.7 and 2.2. Again, these are not past data, this is future prediction data. This is data that they think a property is worth now, if you want to sell it now. So you notice that from 2012 to 2016, you probably have made about what, 400,000. It's up to you. I mean, this is the minimum amount you can sell it for, 1.7. I use that as the lower range. You can of course use the mid-range, the difference between those two figures, as amount that you would like to sell. You hope to sell and you hope to receive that amount. If you're a bit more greedy, then you can look at the upper end, which is 2 point something million, which is quite a bit for property in Sydney. But don't forget, buyers will often discount the amount based on how your property, uh, you know, how it looks like, how they feel like. For example, if it's a rundown place, really rundown like most of the houses around Baltimore, then you expect the guy to cut you down by 300,000 because he will say it costs about 300 to $400,000 just to fix up your place to be able to sell it. So those are the kind of arguments that not arguments. Those are kind of negotiation as they say to your property. You should stick to the price that you want. Most people spend a lot of time. Okay, sorry. Let me move on to the next one. I got carried away. The next one is on thehouse.com.au is another site which you can use. Again, they have their own formula. You can ask them what's the formula, but it's something that is so common nowadays that the softwares can do anything. They search, look for, they mine the data and they come up with a value that you can look at. So anyway, look at this value, and you think it's a bit. I would say it's about the mid, slightly above the low range in the previous slide. So if this value is inside that range, it means it's to me. I mean, the way I look at it, it means that it is reliable. So probably you can, if you like, the way I do is that I'll put up another 20% on top of that and see how people go. For example, because I'm using an auction system, Violator is an auction system, you have to be careful. You have to put in a reserve price. If you put in a reserve price, then you have to understand once the price have gone above the reserve price, you know, you're ready to sell, and that's it. You can't go back anymore. So don't be so greedy. Just get enough money, and the way I look at it is that be prepared to buy a new place somewhere else. You still have to find a place to live. Make some money, but don't be so greedy. Like some people, the market can turn anytime. Sydney has been going up for so many years that, but then people say, a lot of people coming to Sydney, so you don't have to worry. But then the banks are not lending anymore to the foreigners, so you may have a bit of issue there.